Hi church, I'm so excited to share with you around the Building the House Miracle Offering coming up on September 30th. Let me start by saying there are bigger dreams that God has called us to dream as a church. You know, as a church, we love that we have a clear vision, mission, and values. You know, the one thing that guides us and stirs us and directs us is His mission from Matthew 28. It's where we outwork our mission from. What's our mission? We exist to care for our community, connect every individual and their families to God, to see them loved, reached, included, and restored. It's our heart that all would have the opportunity for a relationship with God and know God's grace to all. You may have heard or read some of our key defining moments over the last 20 years specifically. We've had defining moments, and we also have had testimonies, and there's probably testimonies you haven't heard yet. You know, many years ago, one of our church members invited our pastor out to dinner because they felt stirred and couldn't shake that God was asking them to give a $40,000 check for our 5 acres of land on the Bellarine Highway. And then there's the one testimony of one of our current church members who routinely, over the course of many years, would ask our pastor, how are we going? I feel God's speaking to me to make up the difference. And then there are those stories of those of you who weekly have faithfully contributed to giving to tithes, offerings, missions, and our building loan. You know, these are the real life stories, and these are our testimonies of God's provision and your faithfulness as a church. I want to encourage you today, don't discount yourself from giving in the miracle offering. Regardless of where you find yourself, maybe you find yourself with abundance, with overflow, with just enough, or with a prayer of God, miraculously bring finances or extra work so I can give to the miracle offering. Be encouraged. We may not all contribute equally together in the amount of finances, but as we step out in faith and as we trust God, we can all give in equal sacrifice. You know, this miracle offering is not our tithes or missions giving. This is us believing for a miracle that is over and above. Last year's miracle offering was our first miracle offering we've ever done, and we took up $14,628.39. We were able to pay this full amount in 1 month off the church loan. This is the equivalent of 6 months of extra principal payments off our loan. So where are we going this year? What's next? What are we believing for? We're believing to pay more finances off this building and this land. We're believing to take care of this building even more so than we already have been. We need new PA speakers. We need new gutters and downpipes and roofing. And we're believing for at least $25,000 to get this happening. $21,000 will allow us to complete the PA upgrade that started with our sound desk many years ago, but now we need new speakers. So what's the total that we're believing for? We're not putting a cap on it. But from the figures just mentioned, you can see where we would like to start from. We believe that God has provided, stirred, and moved our hearts before, and we're ready for Him to do it again. Remember, this is how you can be involved. Prayerfully consider what your sacrificial contribution will be as we build the church. The second thing that you can do is this: you can plan for generosity. Every significant sacrifice requires a plan. Never underestimate the power of budgeting for your generosity. And lastly, you can give. Put your commitment into action, bringing your offering on September the 30th. Just like last year, you're welcome to give over the next 4 weeks afterwards. To find out any more information, you can go to gc.org.au/miracle offering. And I just want to encourage you, I want to leave you with this. Let your faith grow as we sow for the future and thrive in the now.